Hello everyone, this is Sivarth. Welcome to this video. In this video, we'll talk about an international group that is in news since the last 1 week. You all know recently the 15th summit of BRICS happened, where the 6 new members has been added to this group. Okay, that's why it is in news. And in this backdrop, we will talk about 3 things about BRICS. One is the basic facts, which will be helpful in our prelims. The second one, because of the addition of 6 new members, what are the new significances for the BRICS? Okay, and the third thing is the negative implications also because of the addition of 6 new members. Okay, so let's start with the basic facts. So if I ask you that in which year BRICS was established, or to be specific, BRIC was established, it was in the year 2006. Okay, with this year along with this year we'll try to remember another 3 years which are important for BRICS. Okay, like in 2006, you remembered, it is the BRIC was established. The term BRIC, not BRICS, okay, BRIC was coined by whom? The term BRIC was coined by Jim O'Neill. Okay, in the year 2001, the term BRIC, okay, BRIC was coined by Jim O'Neill. Okay, many state PSCs are asking such questions, this fact. So how to remember Jim O'Neill? That just imagine that you are inside a gym. Okay, you are inside a gym. The wall of this gym is made up of brick. Okay, brick. Someone is hitting a nail to the into this brick wall. Okay, so from gym you can remember Jim O'Neill. Okay, and from brick the international group, that is BRIC. Okay, so Jim O'Neill coined the term BRIC. Okay, got it. Next, the next important year which we must remember, that is the year 2010. In this year, the fourth letter, that is S. Okay, S stands for South Africa. South Africa was added to the group BRIC. Okay, then it came to be known as BRICS. Okay, South Africa was added. Okay, and the last year which is important, that is 2014. In this year, what happened, that under the initiatives we will also learn that your new development bank, okay, new development bank, NDB, this was established in year 2014. Okay, like this year 2023, the 15th summit happened. Okay, in the 6th summit in the year 2014, the new development bank was established. Here we will talk about another bank. Usually people confuse between, let me write here, people confuse between Asian Development Bank and New Development Bank. Okay, if the question comes that among the two, which one has been formed later, okay, or then which one has been developed new, then the answer will be New Development Bank. Okay, this has been established in the year 2014, and Asian Development Bank in the year 1966. Okay, from the new word you can guess that it is newer than Asian Development Bank. Okay, so it must have been founded in the latter part. Okay, in the year 2014, and Asian Development Bank in the year 1966. Then the headquarter for the Asian Development Bank, the headquarter is at Manila, where it is in the country Philippines. Okay, Philippines. And the New Development Bank, it is the New Development Bank, it is headquartered in Shanghai. Okay, Shanghai, where it is in China. Okay, so this much basic difference you must remember. Let's move to the basic facts of NDB or in BRICS. Okay, we remembered 4 years. 2001, Jim O'Neill coined the term BRIC. Then in 2006, BRIC came into force, and in 2010, South Africa was added to this block, and in 2014, the New Development Bank was established. Okay. Let's move to the next point, that is the number of members. Till August 2023, the number of member was 5, you all know. Okay, 5. What was the number? That 5 membered group it was. What are those 5 members? One is your Brazil, B for Brazil, then are Russia, okay, then India, and C for China, and S for South Africa. South Africa was added in 2010, okay, and the headquarter is in Shanghai, we just discussed. But after 2023, or in the year 2023, the number has been extended to 11, okay, 6 new members has been added. So in total 11 new member. What are those 6 new members? For this I have developed a mnemonic, like with the addition of these 6 new members, an issue has been developed in this group, BRICS, okay, an issue. So an issue, ISU okay, this will be the acronym. Argentina from Latin America, okay, Latin America, and Iran from your Middle East, also Saudi Arabia from Middle East, and EU from Middle East, okay. EU stands for UAE, okay, UAE, United Arab Emirates, and one is for Egypt from Africa, and another is from for Ethiopia, okay. These are from African continent, okay. So 6 new members, 1 2 3 4 5 6 has been added, and the total member is now 11, okay. Next, move to the global population. How much global population this group is representing? This group is representing your 41%, okay, 41%, and the global GDP, that is your 25%, okay, 25%. But after the addition of these 6 new members, the global population will be your 50%, okay, 50% global population they will represent, okay. And your chairmanship, how the chairmanship chairman or the chairman is selected for this group? It is selected on a rotational basis, okay. Chair will be rotated as the in the manner of the acronym, like BRICS, okay. What comes first? B, then R, then I, then CS. So first the chair will go to Brazil, then the chairmanship will be from Russia, then India, then China, and then South Africa. So this time the 15th summit yeah, has been hosted by South Africa, okay. The chair is with South Africa, okay. So I will write here that the chairmanship, it is rotated annually, okay. So we discussed the basic facts. Established in the year 2006, members 11 after the addition of 6 new members. For the 6 new members, we developed the acronym, that is an issue, okay, an issue, you can recall it, okay. And the global population will be 50%. There is no significant data with me that what will be the global GDP, but the global population definitely will be 50%, okay. And the chairperson, it is rotated annually among the members, okay. And under the different initiative, the most important initiative is New Development Bank, which the formation year is 2014, okay. I think we will discuss what are the positive impacts, or what are the significance of BRICS because of the addition of 6 new members, okay. 6 new members, you can write it down with me so that it will be helpful in remembering. First one is energy centric expansion. This expansion, okay, the expansion, like 6 new members has been added. This expansion, as per the experts view, it is energy centric expansion. How? Let me prove it. That in case of BRICS, okay, when it was 5 membered body, the core BRICS countries, these were non-energy centric countries, except you all know Russia, okay. Russia is having crude oil, okay. After the addition of these 6 new members, among these 6 new members, like almost five countries, they are net crude oil exporters. Okay, and the next significance is peace broker in the Middle East. Okay, peace broker in the Middle East. Like earlier, USA was playing this was playing this role, but now after the expansion, okay, India and China, they can play the role of peace broker. Okay, peace broker. For example, recently China, what it did, that it brokered between Saudi Arabia and Iran. You all know it was in news. Okay, between Saudi Arabia and Iran, the peace broker was China. Okay, China. Then the next significance is a de-dollarization of global trade. Okay, de-dollarization of global trade. You all know, in the global trade there is hegemony of US dollar, but as I said, that this new group, okay, or after the addition of 6 new members, it will represent 50% population. 50% population. So the market is very big. So they are trying to de-dollarization of the global trade. Okay, the recent initiatives like between India and UAE. Okay, India and UAE, there is a rupee and dirham swapping. Similarly, the other nations in the BRICS, they are also talking about that use of national coins. Okay, use of national currencies. Okay, national currencies for the trade among the BRICS countries. Okay, use of national currencies. So this way they can achieve the de-dollarization of global trade. Okay, and the next significance is global South cooperation. That this time the BRICS has given a representation from African continent, like your Egypt. Okay, Egypt and Ethiopia, they have been represented, and from Latin America, Argentina has been represented. Okay, so this thing, what this thing signifies, that the global South cooperation has been increased. Okay, addition of Egypt and Ethiopia, this shows that the global South cooperation has been increased. Or then the last significance is Indian perspective. How India will be benefited from this grouping? That India is time and again, okay, India time and again demanding the reforms in UN, United Nations. So United Nations reforms, these demands can be practically fulfilled with the help of BRICS countries. Okay, and India also wants the expansion of UNC. Okay, UNSC. India wants representation of the global South. Okay, India wants the leader of global South, and this is the addition of 6 new members to BRICS is one step towards that direction, that India can become the leader of global South. Okay, so these are the positive impacts. So let me summarize the positive impacts quickly. That this expansion is energy centric expansion, and peace broker at the Middle East, de-dollarization of global trade, then global South cooperation will be increased. And let's move to the negative implications. What will be the negative implications because of the addition of 6 new members? This negative implication will not country wise. Okay, so first let's take Iran and Saudi Arabia. Iran and UAE, you all know that between these countries there is political ideological differences. Okay, political and religious differences. Okay, religious differences between these countries. So because of this difference, and these differences will be reflected in the meetings. Okay, annual meetings. So this will what this will do, this will reduce the functioning of the BRICS. Okay, and Iran, you know, US has put CATSA. Okay, countering American adversaries. Okay, so CATSA, US has put sanction on Iran through CATSA Act. This will also what it will do, it will also further this will be tension for tension for India, your Saudi Arabia, UAE, and Egypt. Why? Because these countries have a friendly relationship with US. Okay, these countries have a friendly relationship with US. So addition of Iran to BRICS may antagonize US. Okay. Then China versus other countries in BRICS. How this will affect the functioning of BRICS? That China aspires to become the global superpower. Okay, because of the presence of China in this group, along with these countries, this will endanger the strategic autonomy. And why? How it will affect the strategic autonomy of these BRIC members? Because if you look at the infrastructure developments in the Horn of Africa, okay, Horn of Africa like Djibouti, Ethiopia, okay, in these countries, huge investment from China in case of railway, highways, okay, hospitals. China is dumping like anything. Okay, China is dumping like anything. So because of the presence of China in this group along with these countries, there is in danger of the strategic autonomy of those African countries. Okay, then China and India, this is the existing issue with BRICS. Okay, China and India, they are founding members. So you all know China and India, they have border issues. Okay, border issues, also trade disputes, you know. So because of this also the functioning of BRICS will be hampered. Okay, and this is the existing issue, but these are these are the new issues will be with BRICS. Okay, because of the addition of 6 new members. So let me summarize the negative implications. How to remember negative implications? We'll remember from country wise. Okay, country wise, like your Iran. Okay, Iran and Saudi Arabia, Iran and UAE, they have political and religious differences. Because of this, functioning of your BRICS will be hampered. And your Egypt, Ethiopia, these are the like Horn of African countries. Okay, Somalia, Djibouti, Ethiopia. Okay, and Ethiopia and Egypt, they are in the BRICS group. Okay, and these are the countries where China has invested in a huge amount. Okay, and because of this, there will be the hegemony of China. Okay, China, as a result, the strategic autonomy of these countries will be hampered. Okay, and the last one is about India China. Okay, India China, they have a border issues, trade disputes, and this has also negative impact on the functioning of BRICS. Okay, so these are the negative implications of BRICS, and these are the positive implications. So in conclusion, we'll talk about 2 points. Okay, I have taken this conclusion from your Hindu articles. Okay, one is very basic, that a principle of shared prosperity. Okay, what do you mean by shared prosperity? From a layman angle, okay, you can think that the prosperity will be shared with others. Okay, like every year, Oxfam releases a report. You all know that wealth inequality report. Okay, wealth inequality report in the year 2020. As per this wealth inequality report, there is a fact that 10% of the world's population, they have a 76% wealth of the globe. Only 10% population, they are holding 76% wealth of the globe. That means there is a huge inequality. Okay, huge inequality. There comes the principle of shared prosperity. Okay, the wealth must be well distributed among the people. Okay, it should not be limited to few handful peoples. Okay, so shared prosperity does not limited only to that individual income must be increased. Okay, shared prosperity also includes gender equality in the society. It also includes access to food, shelter, clean water, sanitation, education, health. Okay, all these comes under the ambit of shared prosperity. So you got an idea about what is shared prosperity. Okay, only this one principle of shared prosperity, this much writing in mains is also sufficient. Okay, and this is one conclusion. Another conclusion is what I have taken from the Hindu, that is a democratic model of global governance. Okay, just we'll quickly summarize in that we talked about basic facts. When it was established, members, global population, GDP, chairmanship and initiatives, and there we discussed the positive implications and negative implications. Okay, negative implications, and towards the end we discussed about the conclusion. Okay, and the PDF of this thing will be available in our Telegram channel, and the link